Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. This little Mac, which I talked about yesterday, needing a guard for the belt, or for the chain I should say, has another problem. It has an oil leak. And it's the oil that goes into the chain. So it's a thing that's going to get spilled on the ground anyways. But I think the biggest issue is the oil isn't going onto the chain. It's going somewhere else. It's going onto the ground away from the chain. And that means that the chain's not getting oiled. Things aren't working the way I want them to. Now I've fiddled with this thing numerous times, and then I left it sit. And as much as I hate to do it, I tend to define timelines as COVID or pre-COVID or post-COVID or whatever. And this has set since pre-COVID. I didn't do anything with it. Let's see if I can speed this up a little bit. Well, it didn't leak out all the oil. Still had some in the tank. Let's see. Maybe I can take that off without removing those screws. There it is. Should look a little closer. I need to pull the tank completely out so that I can get to the hoses on it. I think the hoses are what's leaking. Let's see. I really need to get the oil pump off, or else I need to take this side off. I think taking this side off would be easier than getting the oil pump off, except it doesn't want to come. Bear with me while I puzzle this out. This is where I got stuck last year. Well, 3 years ago. How do I get the tank out? Put the oil cap back on. Stop that side from falling off. At the same time, it'll let me roll this thing over without pouring oil all over the table again. Because even though that is easily done, it makes a mess. Oh, there's a nut on it. Ah, 3/8. Or close enough to 3/8 to work. Get it out without dropping it, that's a big plus. To get this off, I'm going to have to take off the clutch. So how do I get the clutch off? It looks like a 1/2 inch bolt. Let's hope it just slides off of there. It isn't some kind of press fit. Get it out without dropping it, that's a big plus. To get this off, I'm going to have to take off the clutch. So how do I get the clutch off? It looks like a 1/2 inch bolt. Let's hope it just slides off of there. It isn't some kind of press fit. Pull the clutch, I'm gonna pack this rope down into the cylinder bore so that it will block the piston from making a full stroke. At least that's the theory. Certainly don't want you getting down to this thing. Got more than enough screws to hold it together. I think this screw might be actually holding it. So we'll take that out, see what happens. It's got a little keeper right here, a little clip ring. E-ring. I have a box of E-rings. Not something I wanted to do, but I have a box of E-rings. So I will put this little nut back on there so I don't lose it, and the E-ring goes right in there. And we'll see if I can get this side piece off. And when I sweep the floor, I will either find the E-ring or I won't. Little buggers take off and go quite a ways. There, it was what was holding it on. Bunch of gunk in there. Cap on the oil tank. That's twice I've done that. There, that came off now. And the oil tank comes off. Let's pull this hose off. There. Now, I can find out if this spout is, if this fill neck is leaking, if that's what the cause of it is, or if it's coming from somewhere else. There's a little vent right there. Look at that little foam vent. So if you fill it up, it's going to leak out that foam vent, especially if you leave it lay on its side. Flywheel's off. Keys in the box, in the pan. Pull the gas cap off. Gas tank off. So the gas tank can go well, the gas tank is still hooked to the engine, so I guess I'll have to leave that alone. This is wobbly. That's not supposed to be wobbly, I don't think. This is the oil pump. There's a worm gear. So this is a worm gear pump. So I'll have to put 2 screws in there. There's some of the screws, like this one, would take that place. Well, this is supposed to hold on the fuel tank. Well, look at that. That's supposed to go down through there. I think that hole is stripped. Yep. And this hole so having this screw loose means that this pump holds that screw, and that screw holds that pump, I should say. Like so. And this gets hooked onto that so that when it pumps the oil into the chain. Thought perhaps this screw there had worn through, but no, it's not. This is so that you can attach the gas tank through those 2 screws. Fuel tank is not just gas, it's mixed oil and gas. That has the fuel tank secure and the oil pump secure. I still have to check that for leaks though, so probably should take that off again. Have those holes re-tapped because they're self-threading screws. So I'm going to look at the tank, the oil tank, and see where the problem is in that, and go from there. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching.
This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the U.S. or 16 in the European Union without the express written permission of the parents or the legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.